Hi class, we're now on section 7.7 notes, which is talking about composite functions. On this first video lesson, we're just going to talk about performing basic operations with these functions. A lot of it is very easy. The complicated part is the notation. Understanding the notation is a lot of the skill in this lesson. So f of x, that means it's a function of x, equals 3x squared plus 7x. And g of x is 2x squared minus x plus 1. So number one, they're saying find f plus g of x. So f of x equals this, and g of x equals this. So find the sum of f of x and g of x. So all we have to do, class, is add up this plus this. So the notation can be the difficult part. The actual math behind it is quite simple. So we have f plus g of x equals this. 3x squared plus 7x, that's f of x, adding g of x, 2x squared minus an x minus 1. So now you simply combine like terms. You're not really solving anything here, you're just simplifying. So simplify this right side. 3x squared plus 2x squared is 5x squared. 7x minus an x is a positive 6x, and then you have our minus 1. 5x squared plus 6x minus 1. And that's all I need from you on this first one. Please make sure that you write down what you're supposed to be doing, so you're adding f of x plus g of x. So this is exactly how I want you to write it on your worksheet and on your test coming up in a little bit. Number two, this is saying what's f of x minus g of x? Well, f of x is right here, so f minus g of x is 3x squared plus 7x, and I'm subtracting g of x, so g of x is right here. I'm subtracting, now class, this is where it becomes a little bit more difficult. You're subtracting the whole quantity of 2x squared minus an x minus 1. So before you can subtract, you first have to distribute that negative sign. So you still have 3x squared plus 7x. Now a negative 1 times 2x squared is a negative 2x squared. A negative 1 times a negative x is a positive x. And a negative 1 times a negative 1 is a positive 1. Now you just combine like terms, and there we have our answer. So our answer is 1x squared. 3x squared minus 2x squared is 1x squared. 7x and 1x makes 8x. And then you have our positive 1. So f minus g of x equals x squared plus 8x plus 1. So you've done one on adding, you've done one on subtracting, now we have one on multiplying. F of x times g of x, or f times g of x. So f times g of x. Here is f of x. It is 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. You're going to multiply it times g of x. So multiply that by x minus 4. So now we have a trinomial times a binomial. So here's the process that we're going to do to simplify. 3x squared times the binomial, x minus 4. A negative 2x times the binomial, x minus 4. And then a positive 1 times x minus 4. So it's just a binomial times a trinomial. You learned how to multiply these in chapter 5. So we get 3x cubed minus 12x squared minus 2x squared positive 8x positive x minus 4. So combining like terms now. You have 3x cubed, a minus 14x squared, a positive 9x, and a minus 4. 3x cubed minus 14x squared plus 9x minus 4. That is what f times g of x equals. All right, our four main operations are adding, subtracting, multiplying, and now dividing f divided by g of x. So hopefully you can guess it right. You put this in the numerator and you put this in the denominator. So f divided by g of x equals 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 divided by x minus 4. In class, I'm going to let you off easy on this one. On our next test, this is all that I expect from you on this problem, except for one more thing. I want you to put what x cannot be in this case. So what I mean by that is in the denominator, you see x minus 4. If you were to put a 4 down here for x, what's 4 minus 4? 0. Can you ever have a 0 in the denominator? No, you cannot. You can never divide by 0. So this is our answer, except x cannot equal 4. This is what I want you to answer on a test. Just put the numerator divided by the denominator and put what the denominator cannot be. X cannot equal 4 because the denominator cannot equal 0.